让我邀请 Mr. Teguh Santosa who from 印尼网络媒体，他是印尼网络媒体的协会主席。好 ，Mr. Teguh。
Thank you, 谢谢。Honorable speakers, dear Indonesian and Chinese journalist friends, my name is Teguh Santosa. I am now chairing the Indonesian Cyber Media Network, or JMSI. It is one of constituent of the Press Council in Indonesia. I little bit let you know about my organization. JMSI is an organization whose members are cyber media companies across Indonesia, with the main agenda is to develop the capacity of cyber media companies so they, our members, has the ability to run the media professionally in terms of journalism practices and businesses as well. I am also a lecturer in the International Relations Department of Islam State University in Jakarta, and I'm teaching East Asian politics. So this is one of my main focus in my university. And it is truly an honor for me to have the opportunity to attend and speak in this very important forum. I hope that the exchange of ideas and fresh views in this forum can produce good results for the mutual progress, development, and also stability in this region. The main theme of this forum is jointly promoting high-quality Belt and Road cooperation, building the China-Indonesia community with a shared future. This theme is based on the result of the meeting between President Joko Widodo and President Xi Jinping on the sidelines of attending the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation in Beijing last month. During the meeting, the two leaders reached a consensus to promote a high-quality Belt and Road cooperation and signed a joint statement on deepening comprehensive strategic cooperation, which is also in line with one of the important things emphasized by President Xi Jinping when opening the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation. President Xi underlined that the cooperation carried out within the Belt and Road framework must be based on the principle of planning together, building together, and benefiting together. And of the three themes that will be discussed in today's forum, I am asked by the committee, along with other friends, to discuss the topic, namely from China-Indonesia relation to Asia, a community with a shared futures. The first thing that came to my mind when reading this theme was a book titled When Asia Was the World, written by Stewart Gordon in 2007. This book is one of the references that my student in International Relations Department must read. I will come to a shared futures part, but before that, referring to, among other things, the book written by Stewart Gordon, we can confirm that Asian nations have shared experiences in the past. The book explains the processes of exchanging ideas and grand narratives among Asian nations and people when the Silk Road became the main connecting route in the continent. Scholars, religious figures and clerics, traders and politicians, all of them crossed the classical Silk Road and slowly but surely built shared values among Asian nations. It is our shared past that has brought us, especially Indonesia and the People's Republic of China, to the current situation where world problems are increasingly complex, but simultaneously space and time have been compressed by the development of communication and information technology. So, by understanding the shared past and the shared history, shared values and shared cultures among us, we can be more confident that Indonesia and China, as well as other Asian nations, will have a shared future. Nevertheless, we have to put in our mind that this does not happen by itself, but must be achieved by relying on mutual respect and providing opportunities for the development of fellow Asian nations, like in the past, like in the classical era of Silk Road. Talking about Asia, in the past decades, especially after the Second World War ended and the existing international system has just begun, The ASEAN nation witnessed an extraordinary awakening from their fellow ASEAN brothers. One of the first records regarding this was, of course, the spirit of decolonization, which was expressed firmly at the Asia-Africa Conference in Bandung in 1955. I'm very happy when you touch this issue, sir. The spirit of Bandung has given the nation of Asia the opportunity to rise and develop themselves to be on par with nations from other parts of the world who for quite a long time have occupied them and placed them at the 0 point of civilization. We have witnessed a model of development that occurred in Japan at the end of the 1950s, also in South Korea in 1970s and 1980s. There is also a Singaporean model, a Malaysian model, and of course there is Indonesian model, which was noted as one of the promising Asian tigers at that time. However, as we have all witnessed, the Asian economic crisis that hit in 1997 and 1998 collapsed part of that models like sandcastle. Entering the 2000s, we again witnessed the rise of a quite amazing model, namely Chinese model, a development model that could deserve to be called a miracle. China's ability and success in consolidating all of its potential, both human and natural resources, has succeeded in turning demographic challenge into demographic bonuses. The key to this success is industrialization, which is carried out in a very serious and measurable manner. The maximum absorption of workers of productive age has succeeded in boosting China's economic growth by double digits for so many years. The hard work carried out in that golden decades resulted in the various advances that we are now witnessing, including WUS, the high-speed train that now we have from Jakarta to Bandung. Fast and stable, as you say. Unfortunately, I haven't tried yet.
No.
Yet, China has not only succeeded in developing itself, but also is trying to revive and develop other Asian countries. The new Silk Road ideas and practices that President Xi Jinping introduced at the beginning of his administration are clear signs of that desire and commitment. My dear fellow journalists, in 2017, one day before the Congress of the Communist Party of China, in my capacity as a chairman of Foreign Affairs of Indonesian Journalists Association, I and leaders of journalist organizations from around 30 countries, we gathered in Beijing and co-founded the Belt and Road Journalist Forum. During that meeting, I expressed the hope that the forum could be dedicated to the common progress of nations who want to rise together and be equal with other developed countries. The forum must also openly and transparently discuss and find solutions to various challenges so that the application of the new Silk Road ideas is successful in building prosperity and security among nations at the same level. I think and believe that what I said, the thing that I've said at that time was actually not something exclusive, but was also the hope of my fellow forum founders. After 2017, I again attended a meeting in Beijing in 2008, and at that meeting I represented the chairman of Indonesian Journalists Association signing the collaboration between PWI and All China Journalists Association. I did not attend the meeting in 2019, and as far as I know, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, meetings in 2020, 2021, and 2022 were also cancelled. The Belt and Road Journalist Forum was held again this year, last October, where I participated. We visited Xi'an to see up close the heart of the new Silk Road, where from Xi'an we can see the high-speed train lines that connect China with other countries in the regions, up to Central Asia, South Asia, the Middle East, and even Europe. This high-speed train network is like a web of veins that supplies flesh blood to the body of the world. To my eyes, this is the embodiment of the principle of planning together, building together, and benefiting together conveyed by President Xi Jinping. I thank you and see you.
上个月有到 中国，到了北京，我看到您去了广州，到北京还看了那个